William McCray. Bishop Desmond Tutu was a freedom fighter for all oppressed people the world over. It's unfortunate that there aren't very many people like him left. He was willing to die for his people, the liberation of freedom for everyone. I don't think there's one person in West Palm Beach who's willing to do that for their people. He said, if you're neutral on situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. And I think he said that and specifically aimed that at people like Keith James, who probably would have had him locked up if he would have been in a position to do so. Mayor Muyo, your contempt and disrespect of the taxpayer at the last commission meeting was just astounding. To tell them to be quiet, hush up, and these people vote for you. And I don't think they're going to vote for you again because of your contempt and disrespect of them, as was Commissioner Keith James when he said, order, quiet. These are your bosses. You're not their bosses. They vote for you. But Keith James, I understand that you only care about big business, developers, yourself, and your family, and that's it. You don't care about the taxpayers and the voters, and I hope to God someone competent runs against you and they vote you out. The Florida legislature has finally gotten a few things right. They've begun to, at midnight, it becomes law that citizens get to speak at every county commission meeting and every city commission meeting. And the reason they had to pass this law is because of deists like this, who want to stifle the First Amendment and don't want to allow people to say what they need to say or redress their elected officials. Although you guys seem to feel that you're kings and queens instead of elected officials. And I hope the voters remind you soon, especially you, Mayor. They also are discussing getting rid of red light cameras because they understand that this is a hidden tax. And most of the red light cameras in this city, she shows the racism, is in the black and lower income neighborhoods. The people who have the least have to pay the most. They're mostly Commissioner Moffitt and Ike Robinson's areas. There's very few in the south end of the city. There's none at Ibis on North Lake Boulevard, which has many red light accidents, many fatalities, many brutal accidents there. But you won't put a red light camera there because that's where you live at, Mayor. As I stand before you tonight, I'm in pain. I'm in pain because you, Mayor, and this deist ordered a police officer to grab me and throw me out, ripping my rotor cuff, which I had surgery on early last week. And that is the kind of thing that Desmond Tutu and other freedom fighters fought against. The right of the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, and all the other amendments that make us free, that makes this America. And Keith James, you might want to use your law degree and tell them about the problems that that's going to cause this city by allowing PED-enhanced officers possibly to brutalize citizens.
Thank you, Mr. McCray. Mr. McCray, what